Confessor? When you touch someone with your powers, they become enslaved to you. They lose their free will. I did that. I enslaved him?
I'm glad you did. I want to serve you.
How do I take it away? You can't. But we confess to you for the rest of your life. I didn't know.
Your father didn't tell you because he was afraid of your powers.
That's why he kept you locked in the tower. You talked to my father. I'm so sorry, Annabelle. Your father is dead. Dead. He was poisoned.
Richard Cypher, you are the true seeker.
People have tried for years to find the forest of the night wisps.
Had you come here on your own, they'd have never shown themselves. You only come out for those they trust.
I've come to ask you for your help. The Dreamcaster sent me a message that soon I'd be the last confessor. I need to know if there are any confessors still alive. Will you help me find them? May the spirits protect you. You're beautiful. Are you trying to tell me something?
Who are you talking to?
Myself. Who else do I have to talk to?
It is late. Get some sleep.
Father, I'm almost a grown woman. I can't stay here forever. I want to travel to distant lands and fall in love and get married.
That will never happen, Annabelle. You're safe here. That is all that matters. What is it?
The night wisps searched everywhere in the Midlands and beyond for another confessor. But they only found one. Only one.
And who is this other confessor?
Strange. The night wisp didn't know who she was.
At least she's still alive.
For how long? She's in a tower in Rollinwood Castle in Osridge. It sounds like she's a prisoner.
We can be there and back in 3 days.
Osridge? I've traveled across the Midlands with you people for weeks now because you said you had to get me and this thing on my hand to Pomora to find your precious stone of tears. But instead we're going to Osridge?
Perhaps before we see about this confessor, we should get this stone and rid ourselves of extraneous cargo.
I'll go and meet with you in Pomora.
You're not going alone. Zed, you and Carr can go to Pomora. Flynn, you can come with us.
What? Why?
I've been thinking. We know this rune is a key, but we don't know what it opens or who or what might try to stop us from getting it. You and Carr should find out before we put the rune or Flynn in harm's way. We'll meet back here in 3 days.
Thank you, Tharla.
Potion. Had to set you free, Annabelle. But he'll keep you locked up forever. We must hurry before his men catch us.
You're too late. The servant Tharla poisoned his lordship. He's dead. She took Annabelle.
Took her where?
I don't know. They rode away, taking the fastest horses.
Annabelle, she's a confessor?
How did you know?
Was she a prisoner here?
She was Lord Callum's daughter. Years ago, Lord Callum was a powerful Daharan commander. He attacked a neighboring village. But the villagers had the confessor Josephine on their side. She confessed Lord Callum in battle. He was betrothed to a beautiful duchess, a woman he'd loved since childhood. But once Callum was confessed, he thought of no one but Josephine. She took him as her mate. Soon she was with child. But the birth was not an easy one. And when she died, he was released. He suddenly realized everything he had lost when he became confessed.
Feed her to the crows.
I feared he might kill the child too. He was in such rage. But Lord Callum could not bring himself to slay his own flesh and blood. He swore that no one would ever suffer at his daughter's hands as he did at her mother's. He hid her away for her whole life in the tallest tower of the castle. He never told her of her powers, her curse, as he called it.
We have to find her.
I can't have gotten far.
Where are we going? Someplace safe. Why are we here?
I see you brought the girl.
100 gold pieces was our agreement. What agreement? What are you doing?
I need proof that she is what you say she is.
She doesn't know what she is. She's never used her powers. What powers?
A demonstration won't be necessary.
I don't have any powers. What are you doing to me? All right, that's enough. No more until you pay. Or he kills the girl.
No. I have enough to see if it's genuine. Master, how can I serve you? Kill her.
No.
You're going to be very useful to me.
Let her go!
The seeker and another confessor. Kill him and take her! Hide her. Run! Get her!
Are you all right?
Where did you come from?
Oh, I just wait around in trees hoping to rescue pretty girls. Think you can stand?
Richard! Are you a prince?
Is it that obvious?
Are you alright? Let them go! We have to get Annabelle. Annabelle, no! Flynn!
Command me, Confessor.
What's wrong with him? He's been confessed. It's not your fault you don't have control over your powers yet. What powers? You're a confessor. Just like I am. Confessor? When you touch someone with your powers, they become enslaved to you. They lose their free will. I did that. I enslaved him?
I'm glad you did. I want to serve you.
How do I take it away? You can't. He'll be confessed to you for the rest of your life. I didn't know.
Your father didn't tell you because he was afraid of your powers.
That's why he kept you locked in the tower. You talked to my father. I'm so sorry, Annabelle. Your father is dead. Dead. He was poisoned. Thahala killed him. So she could sell me to that sorcerer.
He wanted to take your magic, but don't worry. He won't come near you again.
We're going to take you to a place where you can be trained. Trained so they can teach you how to control your magic, so nothing like this will ever happen again.
Stop! You're scaring her. She just found out her father died. She needs to know everything's all right. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Ever.
Annabelle, you have a very rare and special gift. If I can teach you about it, if you come with us.
It's all right. You're good people.
I'll go wherever he goes.
Come on.
Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, madam. You and your ideals don't exactly inspire a warm welcome.
I've learned it's more useful to be feared than liked.
Excuse me, sir. What do you want? Could you tell us where we could find the cloister at Pomora?
In the Sentinel Hills, east of the city. But I wouldn't go now. You don't want to be on the road after nightfall.
Wait, sir. Why? Thank you for seeing us, brothers. Have you seen this symbol before?
The parchment will do you no good. The tomb must be opened by the one who bears the rune on his hand.
What tomb?
In times past, the tomb was the site of many a pilgrimage. Legend has it the Stone of Tears was buried there. Darkenrall sent his men to Pomora to open the tomb. They tried everything, but no one could get inside it.
Without the rune.
Rawl believed the bearer of the rune would arrive one day, so he stationed an elite guard around the tomb. After Rawl fell, the villagers rose up and killed them. Every last darn. But they came back from the dead.
Banelings. That's what everyone around here is so afraid of.
They accepted the Keeper's twisted bargain, killing to stay alive. They're still waiting for the bearer of the rune to arrive, to make sure no one gets the stone.
Where is this tomb?
In a cemetery to the south. But going anywhere near it means certain death.
I wonder where Flynn's family is. I never asked him.
It's not your fault this happened.
We took him with us because we needed him. Now he'll spend the rest of his life desperately longing for someone he'll never see again.
Well, maybe after Pomora.
No. Flynn will be a distraction. My whole life I wanted to see the world. And now that I'm out here, I don't understand any of it.
I'll teach you.
Kaylin says I have to go to a place called Aidendrill to be trained.
I'll come with you.
She says you can't. That you have something more important to do in Pomora with Richard. I don't want to go anywhere without you.
You are the true seeker.